Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 342, and we're here live in Southwest Florida waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees to the east. And this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. It's a stormy morning, it's a little bit mild, and we've got lots of activity down here this morning. We have people sitting and reading, we have people fishing, we have this guy back here, he's paddleboarding. But he's also trying to surf the waves too, which is a little unusual and awesome. Lots of people walking, and I'll turn the camera around in a minute so you can see. Lots of birds too. I'm a little out of breath. My bike didn't want to change gears this morning, so I rode my bike in first gear all the way here. What a cardio workout. Hi Grace, hi Sherry, hi Judy, hi Lisa. Sorry I missed a bunch of names. Hi Melissa, hi Julie, hi Judy. Thanks for joining live. Yeah, so I hustled in first gear all the way here, which made me slower and made me work harder. Hi, Amu and Pamela, thanks for joining live. And I've been here a couple minutes now and I'm still out of breath, so maybe it was good for me. Good morning, Edna, thanks for joining live. I don't know, oh, the sky is looking ominous behind me, isn't it? Hi, Karen, thanks for joining live. The beach is beautiful, Sherry. Here, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. So here's the beach to the south of us. We've got birds, readers, walkers. The beach is all set up with chairs at the Ritz, so they're expecting people today. Here's the big fireball in the sky coming up. And the beach to the north of us, we have at least 2 fishermen, people setting up at another hotel, lots of walkers, and a few sitters as well. So this is more activity than we're used to, isn't it? Hi Brenda, thanks for joining live. Sorry if I missed your name. Hi Hannelyn, glad you could be here. If you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello because I reply to all of those comments throughout the day as well. Lisa started her Selena Ruana, wonderful. Deborah's at work. Okay, no worries. Glad you could join us even if you can't chat. That's fine. Good morning, Sandshell and Teresa. Thank you, Amu. This is This is the Kimmy top. It is a knit pattern on my website. It uses Miso Sporty yarn, and it comes in multiple sizes, so you'll need to check your size to see what kind of yardage. There's a huge size range. It's knit in the round from the bottom up, and there's short sleeve as well as long sleeve instructions involved. And there's a very long video that goes step by step on how to make it. Pamela bought the Crochet Layers ebook yesterday. Great, wonderful. That is wonderful. I hope you enjoy it. So I thought it was appropriate to wear a top in Be So Sporty yarn today because I have new Be So Sporty colors to show you. The yarns that I dyed last week are dry and ready. I have not updated the photos on my website, so people that don't watch the podcast wouldn't know to order them yet, but that's why I'm telling you first. So you'll get to see the colors this morning, and if you want to shop before it gets announced to the rest of the world, you have the ability to shop first. I thought that's kind of a fun perk for being here at the podcast in the morning. So we'll start with a new version of Shushugi Ban, which is a little bit darker. And there's some gray, there's some mauve, and some black. And so this is the new version of Shushugi Ban. Then I have Waters Run Deep, which is a little more, has a tinge more green in it than straight up London Blue Topaz. It's a little more blue-green. It has some variation in it. That's Waters Run Deep. Then Caribbean Turquoise. Passionate Plum. Oh, am I going to have trouble holding them again? Crushed Berries. And Chantilly Lace. So we still have other colors in stock as well, but these have been restocked. So I have a whole bunch of these available. So I'll read them, I'll say them again from the left. That's Shushugi Ban, Waters Run Deep, Caribbean Turquoise, Passionate Plum, Crushed Berries, and Chantilly Lace. Shushugi Ban is a Japanese technique for treating wood with fire, and it's just a word. So it's just a word that describes the inspiration behind this color. You don't have to know how to say the word or or even understand the Japanese technique of wood burning to appreciate the color. So it's no trouble. You don't have to. It's okay if you don't already know it. It's something that inspired me from watching a home decorating show on TV. But it is just a very smoky color with some gray and some mauve and some black. And so if anybody wants to see these colors side by side, let me know. It's Shugiban, Waters Run Deep, Caribbean Turquoise. Someone's asking about, okay, let's see, and Passionate Plum, Crushed Berries, and Chantilly Lace. Somebody was asking about buying my books from the Netherlands. If you want digital products, that's a no-brainer. If you want books, any of my books that are available on Amazon are available on Amazon in your country. They're available on all Amazon platforms. And as far as shopping my yarns, I ship internationally every day. And you can shop on my website. And I have a coupon code for free shipping if you're in my country. The free shipping is applied after a $75 purchase. And for international orders, the free shipping is applied all over the world after $150. So if you have any other questions about it, please feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments. Send me an email, whatever. I'm happy to help you if I can. I think someone asked for Passionate Plum and Caribbean Turquoise, or they asked for Crushed Berries and Caribbean Turquoise. I can't remember. Okay, Passionate Plum, Chantilly Lace, and Crushed Berries. I think that's what somebody said. If I'm wrong, please just say it again. Yeah, those are super pretty too. They're all pretty. These look really pretty together too. These are pretty together. You're welcome, Henelin. If you have any other questions, please feel welcome to ask. I'm more than happy to help you. Depends on which product you're asking for. If you're asking about the ebooks, those obviously are super easy for anyone from all over the world. But if you want any of my physical products, they are all available to you as well. Thank you, Naomi. Yeah, Waters Run Deep and Caribbean Turquoise look very pretty together. Passionate Plum and Turquoise, sure. Yep, super pretty. They're all pretty together. We could run through all of them. Here's purple with, here's Passionate Plum with Chantilly Lace, Crushed Berries, Caribbean Turquoise, Waters Run Deep. That's pretty too. This one's going to be surprisingly pretty together as well. Let's do everything with Shishugiban. Shishugiban with Waters Run Deep, Caribbean Turquoise, Crushed Berries. This picks up on the little bit of mauve that's in there. So does the plum. Turquoise and Chantilly Lace, absolutely. We'll do that one next. These would be pretty in a gradient, like if you changed color a little bit and then a little bit more, that would be a pretty contrast. Okay, what Caribbean Turquoise and Chantilly Lace, I think is what I heard. Yes, that would be absolutely stunning together. Those two with Crushed Berries would be super fun for summer too. Yep, this is Be So Sporty yarn, number 2, sport weight, 100% bamboo, 325 yards per 4 ounce. I wind it into center pull balls for you so you don't have to wind it. And I have tons of free patterns. How pretty are those 3 together? Is that not summertime in a handful? Does anybody have any other requests to see other colors together? Me too, Joe. I like those 3 colors together. I like these 4 together too. That would be super fun. And then I like these 4 pretty together also. That's a surprising combination, but beautiful. Thanks, Sherry. Now's a great time to be looking for summer, Lisa. Yes. Then you have plenty of time to make something and have it ready to wear by summer. Perfect. Oh, I heard someone say, I think someone said Chantilly lace and Shishugi bond. Maybe that's the combo someone asked for. And I'll show all 6 of them together. So we'll say Shishugi bond, Waters Run Deep, crushed berries, and Passionate Plum, Caribbean turquoise, and Chantilly lace. Wait and see if there's any other questions. It's 325 yards per 4-ounce ball, Sunshine. Number 2 sport weight, 100% bamboo. This is a top that's made in, you can see what beautiful drape that has. It's one of the many, many free patterns that I have that are knit and crocheted in this yarn, including 2 new patterns that will probably be coming out this week for the Layers books. I think both of the new patterns this week are going to be So Sporty yarn. Alright, I don't think I see any other questions. If you have any requests for seeing the colors again or any other questions for me, go right ahead. Thank you, Pamela. I'm so glad you like them. You all know how much I love dyeing yarn. I wanted to read you the next quote in my Create, Share, Inspire notebook this morning. Thank you. You want to see the Shishugi bond untwisted, I believe you mean. Okay. There you go. You can do that to all of them if you want. You can see it goes from a gray and to a charcoal, and then with a little bit of mauve mixed in there too. Lots of shadows. Thank you, Grace. I really love it a lot too. I think it's so pretty. Knit up, you'd see all those different colors in there. The Passionate Plum has a lot of inflection color variants in there too. Actually, they all do. They all have a little bit. So we can untwist all of them. Here's the Passionate Plum. See all the different colors in there as well. And then Waters Run Deep.
I got another piece.
It has different shades of blue and teal. Yes, this is 100% bamboo. It has lots of shine to it. Very, very pretty. Here's crushed berries. You can see there's a little bit of variation in this one too. And Caribbean turquoise. This Chantilly lace is pretty solid, creamy, but this is such a wonderful neutral for doing color work with any of the other bright colors. And then we'll go back to this one, Shishugi bond. Now we can look at them all side by side like this. Ooh, I really even like the way all 6 of them look in that sequence. So then that's Waters Run Deep, Caribbean turquoise, Chantilly lace, crushed berries, Shishugi bond, and Passionate Plum. Alright, so I will twist these back up now. And I wanted to mention something to you this morning. It was brought to my attention recently that I didn't have my yarn page updated on my website, which is not the shopping cart, but a page that, you know, just describes all of the yarns in the full body of work of all the different yarns that I make and sell. And, you know, I just wanted to remind all of you that at this point I'm still a one-woman show, and that my business is almost completely run just by me. And so I not only appreciated someone pointing that out to me so that I could fix it, But if you ever see something that just doesn't jive, doesn't seem right, please don't feel shy in telling me. You know, there's so many jobs that I do throughout the day, and I juggle so many hats. And I'm not saying this to complain. I'm saying that if you happen to, with a sharp eye, notice that I've forgotten something or I missed something, please don't feel, you know, as long as you want to say it nice, you know, please don't feel like you're criticizing me. I could use the extra set of eyes sometimes to make sure that I've done everything right. So, although I've already thanked that person and I appreciate the help, I would like to point out that if you see something like that missing on my website, or I've forgotten to add a link to something, don't feel bad telling me, because I'd rather make it better and easier for you and everyone else. So if you feel like I need to be reminded of something, don't be shy, okay? And that's all we'll say on that. Gosh, that sun is so nice this morning. It is stormy, but it's still beautiful too. All right, does anybody have any questions for me before I move on? Yeah, people are in the water. A lot of people down here. Thanks, Pamela. Teresa, I don't dye all the yarns myself personally, but I do dye a lot of them myself, yes. Thanks, Lisa. All right, I don't see any other questions, so we'll move on. This next quote in this, which volume am I looking at? I'm looking at volume 1, issue 5 of the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks, and I'm reading the next quote in mine. Each day comes with a place to write and an inspirational quote, and the date is always left open, so you can always start and stop whenever the mood strikes you. And today's quote is, "Our business in life is not to get ahead of other people, but to get ahead of ourselves," by Maltby B. Babcock. What a fantastic quote. I have always felt this way. I believe that competition is within oneself, not with other people, and I feel like it's really wonderful to feel competitive in the respect of improving yourself and improving the things that you make or do. For me, it's always improving my business, improving the quality of my work. I love to be competitive with myself, but I feel like anytime I try to compare myself to others is a slippery slope into not feeling positive about yourself anymore. So anytime you can catch yourself doing that, it's always a great correction tool or reminder to focus back inside. You love the quote too, Sherry. Yes, me too. Me too. Let's read it one more time. Our business in life is to not get ahead of other people, but to get ahead of ourselves. Reminds me of another one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou. Hope I get this. I may paraphrase it, but you'll get the gist of it. Do your best, and until you know better, then when you know better, do better. That's the same. It has the same gist in my heart, because it's about improving oneself, not worrying about what other people are doing. And I think the more we can focus on improving ourselves and not worrying what other people are doing, the happier we can be inside too. So that's going to be a fun spark for me to write in my journal today. Maybe I can write about all the things that I'm grateful that I'm doing to improve myself. And did I say the name? This is by Maltby B. Babcock. Oh, we've got a little bird, so curious. He's walking behind the camera. He's being shy. So cute. All right, I believe I told you guys that I didn't pull this out of my bag yet, but I do believe that I told you that about the print date, right? This is going to be available for print on February 26th, I believe, and the link that I shared before, which I have not reshared. If you follow the link to this magazine, you can get the digital copy now, and as soon as the physical is available, it will be there, or if you shop at any of the stores where it's sold, you can pick up a copy there. This is the one where my name's on the cover. So excited. And I can show you the page again. Let's see, so they excerpted the Mary shawl from Motif Magic in the book. They also did a book review on Motif Magic here. And then they did a 2-page interview with me for the magazine. How cool is that? I have been interviewed in magazines before. Many years ago, I've had several actually. I think this might be the longest interview I've ever seen of me in the magazine. So pretty excited about that. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. I worked all weekend, but that's not unusual. Working real hard on getting ready for my trip, and I did not get the okay yet to talk about it, but as soon as I do, I will let you know. I have a lot of work to do to get ready for the trip, and I put in 2 solid days of it this weekend, which is, I think I did last weekend too, but anyway, I think I'm getting really close to being ready for the trip now. My airline tickets are booked, my hotel has been reserved. Bye, Henelin, thanks for joining live, glad you could be here. What else do I have in my bag this morning? Oh, I have the samples from last week still. Oh, so last couple of Fridays I have ended the podcast with have a great weekend and see you Monday, and I have not done the podcast on Saturday the last 2 weeks in a row. And there really is no place for to announce it. There's only places to announce the upcoming podcast, not to announce that there isn't going to be one. And so until further notice, we're going to do the podcast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and not do the podcast on Saturdays and Sundays. If I feel like changing that up, I'll let you know. But for right now, we're going to do it Monday through Friday. And I have other things that are going on in the background and other things that I'm working on. So I feel like that's what really works my schedule better. So yes, so sleep in on Saturday. I've got other commitments and other projects that I'm working on for work that are really making Saturday a difficult one to fit in. So I would rather not stress myself out and keep that day as productive as possible and focus on the podcast for the other 5 days of the week. So until further notice, that's the way it's going to be. And again, there's no place, it's not like there's a place on YouTube to make an announcement like that that's really easy for everyone to see. There's the community posts, which half the people I talk to have no idea what I'm talking about, that I've posted something there, so it doesn't really seem like the most effective way to make an announcement. And not everybody that comes here to YouTube, my YouTube channel, knows and necessarily is on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or my website, so it's not a great communication tool to say it elsewhere. It's because what's most important is that the podcast viewers know when the podcast is. So the only thing I can do is tell you here and just let you know that until further notice, that's the case. Does anybody have any questions about that? And you know, because of sometimes other commitments, sometimes I have to do the podcast later in the morning, 1 or 2 days a week, and I try really hard to post those in advance so that you, or schedule them in advance. And if you're ever questioning any of it, you can always click the bell notification button so you can always get those pop-up notifications when I am live. Oh, I'm not taking the weekend off, whoever said that, I appreciate it, but it's just because I have so much other work going on in the background that it's become a little bit difficult on a Saturday to do the podcast as well. Plus, the beach gets so busy that it's very difficult to find parking, even for bike parking, and find a spot here at the beach. So that's part of it too. Oh, Chris, yeah, I haven't had a day off in years, let alone a weekend. Probably not going to happen. Not anytime soon, but that's okay. I love what I do. Thanks for your support, everybody. I appreciate it. Just trying to be as openly communicative as possible. Don't want anyone to feel upset. I know sometimes people post in the Facebook group that they're worried or upset, and so the more I can communicate about stuff, I think the happier everybody is. You're welcome, Lynn. Thanks, Judy. The colors are so unusual on the water today. There's a great green in the front, and then you can see there's some really beautiful blue in the back. And the blue sky is trying to pop out of the clouds. You see that beautiful blue? God, I love the color of the sky. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate the support. You know, I really do. I'm glad you can see that I'm doing my best. That makes me feel good. Hi, Christy. I know the waves sound amazing, Naomi. Yes, I'm so distracted by them. Gosh, to just put your head down and close your eyes and listen to them, wouldn't that be amazing? Yes, Sherry, there's very much harbor fog colorway in the front here. Very much so. I agree. Thanks, Judy. All right, well, we're almost out of time, so let's take this last minute here to look out on this incredible view, soak in the colors, listen to those waves crash a few more times, and set our intentions for this day. Man, I could get lost in there. Thanks so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the new colors of Be So Sporty yarn. I'll put a link in the video description. If you can't find it, please let me know and I'll share the link. It's the top of my website on the shopping page. What else was I going to say? If you like the podcast, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and don't forget to click the bell button if you'd like to be notified the next time I go live. Please always feel welcome to leave your comments in the comment section below or questions, and please feel welcome to do it in the recorded version because I reply to all of those comments throughout the day. Let us make time to create, share, and